I just learned this from growing up around these people, that this is how courts work. So this is what I believe how courts work. So when some lawyer tries to come and trick me and tell me this is how courts work, I go, no, courts don't work like this. They work like this. And they're like, no. I said, no, you're just trying to trick me. This is too simple. Has somebody got a claim? Is there a wrong? There has to be a wrong. Somebody has to be wrong. Who's going to come forth and make the claim of the wrong? An attorney can't make the claim of the wrong. There has to be, that's why I told you folks, this stuff will not work against another man or woman. If you do wrong to another man or woman, you better settle this thing. But will it work against any government or corporation? Yes. As long as you could show, yes, you might have had a contract with the federal government. Yes, you had a contract with the IRS. Yes, you have a contract with Social Security. Yes, you're bound to these people. All you basically do is you slowly pull out of the contract and say, I no longer see what the benefit here to me, and I'm going to have to find like I said, a better insurance company to work with, or a better, whatever agency to work with. I do not see any benefits of working any longer. Please cease and desist any further communications from me. Thank you. Have a glorious day. Godspeed. And slowly pull out. And then when they try to draw you back in, you gave them fair warning. Didn't you understand what I said to you the first time? I told you I no longer want to be your husband or wife. I don't want to be bound to anymore. I don't want to be your girlfriend or boyfriend anymore. Now you're stalking me. You're going to have to back off, and I mean now. You see, so that's what common law is. So how do you actually find it in a book? Because a book just really confused the hell out of you guys. Because the English common law is very convoluted and complicated. So when you follow the English common law steps, it is like the Queensberry rules. It's like, okay, you're volley. Oh, now you're foil. Now I'm parrying. Now you're counting. No, what? I make a freaking claim. Bring the injured party. Did you trespass? Yes or no? All I want to hear is yes or no. I don't want to hear no counterclaim. Just yes or no. And that's it. That's America. If you don't like the United States of America rules of court, there's France. Are they trying to turn us into France, into a cold world? You betcha. I'm serious. There's a guy, Greg, in Chicago. He wants to write a little book. And my cousin is a publisher of Penguin Publishing, which is the biggest textbook company in the world for educational books. So you Google Penguin Books and you'll say, oh, my God, she's the publisher of that. Yes, I could have any book published I want in any minute I want. So Greg is thinking about, let's use this lady's story as a way to show people how simple the common law is. I said, but the book's only going to be, 20, 30 pages long. How long could it be? I said, the common law is so simple, it's scary. English common law, that's going to take volumes. It's English common law statute. English common law is a written, standard, rigid pattern, black and white. It's a statute.
Well, can I interject something?
Sure.
Well, I know that at least I have read from fairly reliable researchers that the Supreme Court, way back when, adopted British common law. And I'm not sure in the countryside if that was the case or not. But when you have a way then of being able to go into the court and immediately assert the regular common law, I imagine that you're referring to and that you use.
The Supreme Court, you guys got to get this through your heads. There's a little place that's 10 miles by 10 miles square.
Oh, I know. I understand that.
Let me explain to other people who don't know that. The Supreme Court is the supreme law of the Supreme Court of that jurisdiction, of that government. It's supposed to hear matters between the states, like that's a place of original jurisdiction, or between the president and the Congress. It has nothing to do with the 365 million people on the other side of that border. So if you people keep relying upon some sort of foreign government to dictate how you people should move your case, well, God bless you. You want to move into their jurisdiction? You use all the Supreme Court rules you want. You just go right ahead. I just compare my claim to Hale versus Hinkle. I never rely upon Hale versus Hinkle, but I'll attach it as an exhibit and say, well, you people understand Hale versus Hinkle real well, right? You understand it's a produce company, and they didn't want to release all their records. They just wanted to release the banana imports that the New York State Attorney General wanted. They didn't want to release all the apples and oranges and banana records. They wanted to make it specifically, you wanted to know how we dealt with importing bananas. Hale versus. Now, Hale versus Hinkle, if you're going to rely upon Hale versus Hinkle, are you trying to tell me that you're an import-exporter of fruits and vegetables? So when you rely upon Hale versus Hinkle, that sounds ridiculous to me. Oh, Hale versus Hinkle has some lovely stuff about what a corporation is and what a person is and what a man is. Lovely stuff. But this has to do about fruits and vegetables. How are you making your case based on that? It was just an accountant didn't want to turn over the records, all the records of the company, because it took up a boatload of paperwork. He's like, you know how long it's going to take to give us all the paperwork to the Attorney General of New York State? This is ridiculous. Can he just tell us what he wants us to take out of our file, and we'll be all glad to give it to him? Then he tried to use the Fourth and Fifth Amendment, on behalf of a corporation. So you guys all use Hale versus Hinkle and a corporation, a man, what a person is. Hale versus Hinkle is lovely to support your case, not to build your case on, just to say, look, Hale versus Hinkle established the rules, what a corporation was, what a person is, what a man is. Not only is that their belief, I believe that as well. Well, they maintain a position. The government only can maintain a position. The government can never have a belief. Only man can have a belief. So not only does the Supreme Court maintain that position, but I also believe it's true. And it's relevant to my case that's now before this court. That's how I use precedent, or case precedent, or Supreme Court rulings. Because they're all just opinions. Supreme Court doesn't make law. They just give opinions. That's all they do. They make opinions. And their opinion is just as, what happened if there was 12 Hillary Clintons sitting on the Supreme Court back then? Are you going to take the opinion of Hillary Clinton as how you're going to move your case? That'd be pretty scary if I'm talking to a fan of Hillary Clinton. So it's just an opinion. The common law is still the ultimate law of this land. And Jesse proved it. Thank God. I don't have to argue with nobody no more. Yay. They say, Karl, just show us one case where you won. Okay, there you go. I'm done. Yay. Huh. That's how you do it.